I am about to practice for studio stuff because I'm going in 2 times this weekend, and I'm somewhat prepared. So I'm pretty sure I recorded. Where did that just go? I have my phone up against my laptop. And I'm pretty sure I started a thing in Logic that has my songs in it, and then like the background, there it is, the background vocals that I created for them. So I'm just gonna practice that. It's so hard though because I'm in like the mood to like work on the next thing, but it's like simultaneously, obviously I want to get this project done and I need to do things to get it done, or like I want it to be out in the world, and obviously it's been taking forever. And so there's like kind of that energy, and then there's the I don't want to do the nitty-gritty things, and then there's the I really want to put it together, and then there's like, oh my gosh, I really want to like work on the next thing, and then there's also like I have all these other ideas for other things, and it's just like I can't do everything at once. So I definitely need to focus on getting this done. So I'm gonna work on this for a little bit, and I want to get to a point where I'm confident enough that when I go in the studio on Friday, I can actually get some things accomplished. I might work on the bridge to one of my songs that I have the song in the studio, I just haven't finished it, and I haven't brought the bridge in yet, so that could probably help fuel my songwriting need right now. But also, if I feel like I'm getting inspired, I'm not gonna just suppress that. So yeah, so I'm gonna work on that. So I deleted all of these tracks, so only my background vocals are in this. Alright, I'm gonna go figure that out. I just wanted to make a little cut because for my month in music, just what I'm doing, but I'm not really gonna be able to show you what I'm singing anyways, so gonna do that. Alright, so I'm working on a part, and it's hard because like I don't know how I'm gonna transition this, but I think if I get the basic idea and a little collaboration, it's gonna work. So I'm gonna go text somebody about guitar stuff, and yeah. I feel like the beginning of the chorus, that transition to the chorus, always bothered me, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And so yeah, I think we'll get one more, comp it, and then maybe do the second one, and then if I don't like any of it, just go back in. Now I just gotta remember there's no pause. Just do it. Do it all. Wow, good for me. Yeah. I practiced that 1,000,000 times.
Did you?
No. Not even. A couple?
Were you being facetious?
Like, no more than 5 times. Maybe no more than 10.
Okay.
That's it.
Like, I don't know what to believe anymore. That's alright. Phrase by phrase audition?
Yeah. 2?
Yeah.
That was a lot of hesitation.
There was different nuances in each one. I was trying to decide if there was one sticking out at me.
2?
Because I had yeah, maybe. But I was also still thinking about 3.
Well, I liked the beginning of 3. I didn't like the end of 3.
Okay, well, wait a minute then.
We can take that from 3.
I was trying to figure out if that was worth. I did like 2's conclusion better too, so.
See? It's better you spoke up.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Your opinions matter.
But sometimes when we first start, this happens all the time with all different clients. When I first start comping a vocal part, my brain isn't all the way in audition mode yet. It's a little bit in like technical mode.
Yeah.
Is the level right for listening or different? And if I'm not completely focused, then I can't make up my mind on what I heard.
didn't get it quite right.
What? But you think you did the second time, right?
Yeah.
Can I put 3 in there for now?
Mm-hmm.
I really like the breath in this part.
Because I'm doing a little run there and it just didn't hit it correctly on any of those.
Okay.
I made a whole rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the say from 2.
Then I can't help you.
I like the beginning of 2. Well, I have the final say. 1 or 3?
Hear him again or cast a vote?
I want your vote. You can have a say.
3.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought for sure you were gonna like 3.
Okay. I think I'm still forever trying to find the balance between it sounding quote unquote perfect and with the character of the song, because I don't want too much to take away from, I don't want it to be so characterized that it's like not good, if that makes sense.
Yep.
So I still do like that now that you've played it like that.
Yeah.
I was thinking I could change the note, and then I went to a lower note, and I was like, no, that's not happening. Yeah, but I was gonna do like lower, and I was like, I think I could do it. I think I just got scared. Let me try again. Can you like mute me so that you can't hear me so I can practice it? Just give me like 2 minutes. And mute me too so I don't hear myself on the mic. So I just get nervous. And you're not gonna be able to hear me, right? So I requested that Kevin loop the part that I wanted to write to, and then make it sure that so that he can't hear me, because anxiety. And then I just kind of kept writing it on the spot there, and then practicing it once I came up with something, kept going. And I've done that for like quite a few parts now, so it's been a really good way to like write. For me, that's kind of how I write lyrics too, is just keep singing what I have until like I just keep singing more and it just happens. So yeah. So hello. The low note is a no. But I thought of a different way to do it, but I only practiced it on the last 2, so I kind of practiced it again. Yes, I would definitely recommend this method, especially if you are struggling to write certain parts and you happen to be able to do it in the studio like this. I'm not writing main parts in this, but it was extremely helpful. So I'm back. Yay! Okay, record before I lose it. Please. Sounds better than I thought it was. I go my
That might be long right there. That one's a little angstier though, that farthest one. Man, these are easy to comp.
So much fun.
It's gonna
I love it. I don't like the placement.
Okay.
But
Where?
yeah, I think. Alright, I just realized that I never made an intro. And I tried to put my phone on my little stand and it's all like melted. So that's fun, you know. It's been really hot, and it always stays there, so. Anyways, I had so much fun in the studio today. I hadn't gone in 2 weeks, so I was like, not only I missed being in the studio, I really like working with Kevin, and Kevin has become a friend over the years, so obviously I missed him too. So it was just a lot of fun, and we only worked on one song. We're on like, I finally got to ask him about how he's editing my voice with vocal effects and compression and equalizer and all that stuff, but kind of like a basic rundown. Obviously I don't understand like the full scope of it because that's not my job, and I don't plan on learning that fully, but I wanted to have enough of an understanding to know what to ask for as far as when it comes to my vocals. So we kind of went section by section and listened to everything, and I added I changed some lyrics, so we added that in there, and then we added a couple of other things. So yeah, it was a really good session, and I'll be going back on Sunday, so that's fun. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. But yeah, I had a lot of fun today, and I'm just gonna repeat myself, so that's it. Alright, so I'm songwriting, and I wrote a guitar part, and then I realized I was writing it outside of the song, so I wrote it in the wrong key. So that's fun. So I'm just it's really hard for me to record guitar because, well, not really hard, but I have slightly long nails. Yeah, they're like falling apart too. Well, they're not falling apart. The gel's coming off. But anyways, but they're just long enough that like when I play, it like interrupts the sound. And I'm not trying to be a guitar player. I'm just trying to use it to songwrite. So anyways, what I'm trying to do is put in some maybe some bass notes just to have the part in there so that I can bring it in and then have somebody else do guitar. So that's what I'm doing. I think these are all like basses. I need like a synthy bass. Oh, they all have, well, I guess we'll go with bass. I'm gonna start from the bottom of the list. I need like a, not a super basic bass, but like one that's not weird. Like that's weird. And one that sustains. Alright, I'm doing a very quick intro. I'm almost to my studio. I'm literally 2 minutes away, and I'm probably gonna pick up where we left off on Friday and just do more final touches. I might do what I did last time on Friday. I had some ideas for background vocals, and usually I'll be like, I'm gonna go practice that and then I'll come back like next time I come in. But instead I just I practiced it in the vocal booth where I was muted and he couldn't hear me, so I could practice it, and then like just did it. So I might do that again, so depending on what we get to, so we'll see. But I'm determined to get it all done, so maybe I'll see you in there. I still got it. Yeah.
I was just seeing if you still had your headphones on.
No.
But just remember, I might whip around at any moment. You're never safe.
Neither are you.
I know.
You're less safe than I am.
I know. I was actually just going to say that.
3 is when I finally felt like I had it.
Okay.
Because it's always hard to do the first line the way you want it.
Okay. Well, I liked them all, so I'm not much help. But I definitely like 3. So that's what you're still on?
Yeah. 2. I think I could still do better than this.
Okay. So you might go to beat the comp?
Yeah. Potentially.
Cool.
I think the background vocals kind of messed me up a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
But I recorded it with background vocals and without background vocals, so like in this previous comp.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I think you should go without if you're gonna go in again.
Yeah. I think I need to like start semi-safe to get into it, which is fine. I always think like, no, being safe is bad, but if it like gets me like starting, maybe just one more. I need you to hurry up and put these in there.
Put them in? Oh, hurry up and put them in there?
Yeah. Did that sound good?
Yeah, what part is this though?
It's so hard because with piano it sounds really terrible, but I know it's not going to be piano. Maybe keep it for now.
Yeah.
Alright, I am on my way to the studio. I forgot that last time my little stand up here is melting, probably from our week of it being 90 degrees like every day, or maybe it was more than a week. So I just tried to put it on there and it started to fall and I was like, ugh. So anyways, one of my goals for today is to bring in bridge for the last song that I need to complete. They all need to be completed, but like a solid piece to the puzzle, the bridge for this song. So I want to bring it. I have like a little part that I wrote just kind of like so I can like sing melody with it, and then we're gonna put different instruments to it, but it's just kind of like a bass to like get my vocal reference in there. And I kind of want to do a new vocal reference for the whole song also, so definitely want to do that at least. And then kind of just more finalizing the first project because we've been doing that, and I'm really excited to get closer to being done because we really are getting to a point where it is actually finalizing things. Yeah, so I'm excited. So that's it for now. I will see you in the studio. I hope so. Should we just do a quick comp? Might as well. It's just this little one. Unless you miss me. Whatever. It's true. I'm just being stupid.
You want to just listen to the ones you just did?
Yeah.
All the way through?
Against the comp, though.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot, but...
But each section?
Yeah. I think I like 3.
Comp, 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. Did you?
Yes.
Okay. Remember, Leisha needs validation.
Yeah,
Even if you've already said you liked them all.
my brain is this big and it's trying to wrestle with more than one thing.
Alright, I got out of my studio a little while ago. I am just now hitting some super fun 18-minute traffic, so that's fun. I need to get in here at some point. But anyways, we worked on some final touches for song number 2, and I re-recorded a part from song number 4 and did some touches on that. We also did some final touches on song number 5. So yeah, we're in the finalizing stage, so that feels really good. I did have an issue with one of the songs. I'm not going to say which number because I don't know, I might cut this out, but I just feel like it's not, the sentiment of the song still rings true for me, but the style of the song is not 100% me anymore. I think through the process of making these projects, I've been like learning what my capabilities are as a singer, what my capabilities are as a writer, and then like requesting certain things and how to achieve things that I can't personally do myself. And some of these songs I've had for a couple of years now, and I've just grown as a person in general. So in that regard, it's kind of nice to still have it in there as a piece of who I was or have been for the past couple of years, and just kind of taking it from there. I'm in this really hard spot right now where, well, I shouldn't say hard. It's slightly difficult, but like not in a bad way, not in a this is really hard and I'm struggling kind of way, but it's just a difficult spot where I need to focus really hard on finishing this project so that it can go out, because we're almost done and there's a lot of steps that I need to take. But at the same time, I'm so ready to write the next stuff. And my goal with this, because like my first EP and my first 2 singles were me just kind of figuring out recording and how that all works and figuring out what I like. And the majority of those songs were songs I had written a long time ago. And my current projects are all current. And so because, you know, all my old songs were kind of like an experiment, or kind of like getting into the recording process, my new stuff that I'm working on now is like my new era, so I wasn't afraid to like take my time with it. And I don't have, like, it's kind of like a new era, and I don't have a huge following, so it's not like I mean, there are people who are waiting on my music, and I really appreciate anyone who's watching, but I have a new chance to kind of like reinvent myself, or present myself for the first time to hopefully a lot of new viewers or listeners. And so I wanted to get obviously project number 1 done before I release like the first song, and then I wanted to get a big majority of project number 2 done, so that, you know, there's not going to be a huge wait time between the 2 projects. So with all of that being said, my hope is that by the time I'm done releasing all 3 of the projects that I'm working on, I will have the next project done. But I can't really guarantee that, so I'm also kind of like, I really want to focus on, number 1 priority is finishing this, but also kind of a side thing of starting to write the next project, because I want to be able to have that. I don't want there to be a huge chunk of time between this current project and the next one. And it just kind of depends, and the more I learn things, maybe the easier the process will be, but I don't know, it just all depends. I do enjoy the process, but I really am super anxious to release. So if you listen to this rant, thank you. And I probably have ranted like this before, but that's just my life right now. And like, even on the way home, I was thinking, okay, like when I get home, I could like practice this, or I could write this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why don't I just like take it easy when I get home? So we'll see. I might take it easy. I might work on something. If I feel compelled to, I will. But it is going to be something I'm going to focus on tomorrow on my day off. So, but yeah, I'm going to go now because I'm in traffic. And although I'm going like 3 miles an hour on the highway right now, I do need to focus. And my stand is currently melty, and I got to fix that. So I will see you in the next whatever. Welcome back to Hot Mess Leisha. I can't decide if I want to do a critical listen to all of my songs from project number 1, or if I want to work on project number 2. I think I'll start with the critical listen, because not too critical, but critical enough, because we're at the finalizing stages. And I think I'm going to start by not giving myself too much pressure, but like taking notes, and then if I decide I want to add something or whatever, I'll practice that when it gets to it. I'm just like in a state of like anxiety right now, so I'm trying not to like push myself too hard. I'm gonna go to my notes app on my computer. Critical listen for my album. It's so hard because it's like, it's different in headphones than it is out loud, that it is in a car. And I have to get to a point where, not that it's good enough, but like good enough. Because it's like, it's never going to be perfect. And I'm always going to be hypercritical. I know everything that's going on. I know what I can hear in my voice. And for other people, it's going to be different. So I'm thinking by the time I have these like 5 songs in my eyes and in Kevin's eyes finalized, I'm gonna have Adam listen to them and Sarah listen to them, because they've already heard them all anyways, and just kind of hear if they have any feedback for the final versions, because I don't want it to show it to too many people ahead of time. So I'm gonna listen to the first song. Let me move this over. Maybe I'll just film my reaction here. Alright, I finally got new things for my headphones, so that's good. Okay.
A few moments later.
Okay, so my notes are, I was kind of toying with the idea of having background vocals for the second verse, and I don't know, I kind of want to still do it and just see what it sounds like. The chorus, I thought maybe the main vocals in certain spots could be a little bit louder. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, the next one, I'm kind of nervous because it's the one we've been working on a lot for the past couple of studio sessions. So,
Later.
all right, so I thought the vocals should be like a little bit louder in the first verse. And then I'm still want to toy with, I still want to maybe do background vocals for the choruses, the first 2 choruses anyways. And I think the main vocals kind of they don't sound like they're aggressive enough. So I'm thinking maybe we need to switch it to the other mic that we were using. Maybe that would be it, because it sounds too like solo and weird, and it needs to be bigger in some way. I think I'm going to take all my notes and then take a little break and then start working on some of it. I do need to try and work on one of my songs, that bridge for the project number 2, because I'm gonna have Adam do some guitar to it, and he was gonna come on Friday, but he wasn't feeling good, so he might come to one of my next 2 sessions. So I want to have it ready, and I thought I had it ready, and then I wanted to rewrite part of the melody, and then I couldn't come up with it. I'm like, okay, I'll just go back to the old melody. And now I'm like, well, now I have time to like look at it again and decide what I want. So next, song number 3.
A few minutes later.
All right, so it's really annoying how much my mindset and my mood has to be just right for me to like my music. I kind of want to try and make some background vocals to the verses. And then the choruses, it kind of had that same issue in the previous song, where I need the vocal to be a little bit more there and strong. And I don't know if that's like an effect or what, but it wasn't as bad as the previous one. So, and then I put, should there be louder vocals in verse 2, or am I distracted?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shut my laptop for now, and I'm gonna plug in my phone, take a little break, and then come back. But I feel a lot better, because I was like nervous, but I feel better. So. Alright, despite my car saying that it's 98 degrees, I got my phone to go on my little stand finally. So I'm on my way to the studio, and I did a full listen of all 5 songs for the first project, and I wrote notes, and I haven't visited since. I meant to do like a non-headphone listen and a car listen, but I did not do that, so that's fine. So we can probably, there wasn't a lot of like major, I don't think there was anything major that I needed in there other than the background vocals, which I keep meaning to like do, but I really want to work on finalizing all these project number 1 songs, because obviously that's the first thing that's gonna come out. So that's what we're doing today. So maybe I'll see you in the studio. It just kind of depends. Sometimes when we're doing like finalizing stuff, it's not really much to like film, you know? So don't get too excited. You can make it a little bit louder though. I'm ready to do something. And then it could be more like backgroundy. Is that a good uh-oh? Or I'm just being dramatic uh-oh?
Doesn't matter at this point.
Second one, got it.
So that last one is it, probably, right?
Probably.
How about now?
I mean, we didn't listen to the other ones.
True.
1?
Yep.
Maybe?
Yeah, but then that means you should have done that in the first one.
You mean comp because I did 3 takes?
Yes.
How'd we do?
We done good.
Is it over?
Done good. It's over.
Is it the final?
It's a contender.
A
Doesn't have a
contender.
glaring issue. Do you want to wrap it up or you want to keep going?
You can keep going.
You have hinted at nap a little bit.
I do that throughout the whole session. I could make a compilation of you saying, "Is it nap time?"
So this wouldn't be exactly like a nap, but what do you think about trying those verses? And
I gotta do it at some point, right?
yeah, that's what they tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you.
That's your chance.
Oh, is it over now?
You could have just.
Are you gonna sing it for me instead?
Let's give it a shot.
Okay, go ahead.
Start getting some tracks.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm already insane. Yeah. I can't really hear myself because I'm singing too low. So I turn me up. Ooh, that's a lot. I turn me down. I try again. Alright. I don't want to put this in my stand because it's really bald now, and ignore my hair. Wow, this is not recording correctly. Okay. We're just a freaking mess right now. Just got out of the studio, and my mind is fried. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, we're in the process of finalizing project number 1. So I did some background vocals for project number 1 and some final touches there, and that might be done, possibly. And then I did some not background vocals for song number 2. Did some instrumental adjustments and just some final touches there. And then the last thing I did was I wrote background vocals for song number 3, and I liked what I came up with, but I kind of want to sing it with like a little bit more emotion, and I kind of had a headache by the end of it, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take this home with the part and sing with the part, get a little bit better at it, and then re-record it. So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm going back on Sunday, and we'll probably just kind of pick up where we left off, or we might work on song number 5 for project number 2. Project number 2's song order has changed. Yeah, I'm a mess now. Okay, I'm gonna go now because I'm about to go on the highway. Did you hear that? That was my jaw. Can you hear my jaw cracking? Are you ready? Okay. Did you make it? I did it.
Headphones or speakerphones?
Whichever you think. I mean, I hate it.
Yep. Like, no pressure.
But this is going to be an important part, I think, of how we do things. You need to put yourself in the spot where you write something only Alicia would come up with.
Yeah.
We need to do a lot of that as vocal effects, I think.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Right.
This chorus is already 10 times more interesting now.
It needed something. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? Okay. Was I good enough? That was not what I practiced. But it was cool. I did that.
You did that.
So I don't want to go overboard.
Yeah.
But should there be any mid-range harmonies?
Well, I think a lot of what you're doing is mid-range. So it would be lower. In your range, I think that's already kind of mid. Because the highs...
Yeah, I could do higher than that. I love how your high is just whistling.
Are you... Let me ask you a question. Are you determined to have this be your voice only?
What would be the alternative?
Sarah.
I think our voices are kind of different, though.
Right, but that when you can start getting a lot of voices going, that can actually help. The reason I ask is because Sarah is a natural harmony singer, but can sing very low, up to pretty high, and also will be included in our services starting in a few days.
Right.
But Sarah can write a harmony to anything, no matter how bizarre it is.
This is not bizarre.
Mm-hmm. So I'm only floating it out there as a thought.
Yeah.
Your voice is working great against itself.
Right.
But Sarah can also sing really soft and breathy too, so...
if I did want more, I don't think I would do it today, because
anyway,
my voice is like...
Yeah, so at the very least, Sarah can help you brainstorm.
Yeah.
If you're interested in that.
Right.
Whether it's Sarah's voice or not. At some point, you might just want to experiment with having Sarah's voice in there to see if you even like the way the tonal quality sits, you know?
Yeah.
If you want, and I ever consider that option.
Alright, ignore the angle of this. Oh, I guess it's not that bad. I can fix it. No, I can't fix it. Anyways, I 100% forgot to make an intro on my way here. So, not that these intros or outros say a lot anyways, but just got out of the studio and my brain is like, we only did song number 3 on project number 1 because we're going through changes. I think that's the only song we worked on. I don't know, but I wrote a bunch of like background vocals to the song. I think I've noticed lately, the thing that I've been trying lately and have been succeeding at is writing these background vocal parts in the studio instead of at home and doing more final touches. So I'm really excited for what I wrote. I'm actually going to probably listen to it, even though my brain is like, and my voice is like, ugh. But yeah,